Hi, my fellow queens and lovely ladies. So today we meet again for another video from my Rapunzel collaboration. I'm using these beautiful scarves today to create this fancy tribal queen look. And if you're interested in how I achieved that, then just keep watching. Hi, my friends. Okay, so before we start, I want to tell you what we need today, and that is the Wendy Shaper. You can try with an Uberproof or with the Cloud9 or with a smaller shaper, I don't know. This is what I'm using, and I have not tried this one out on it with a different shaper. So besides that, I have the Lakeshore Bliss Pashmina or scarf and a sari scarf in these beautiful colors. Okay, so let's start. So first of all, you put the Lakeshore Bliss on the regular way for a classic turban from the back up to the front. On the side where you want to have that decorative ornament, that side should be hanging down a little bit longer. Okay, so you have to adjust it depending on what side you're choosing. I'm choosing this side, so it hangs down here a little bit longer. And then I'm just pulling it up over my head. So it lines up in the back with the shaper. And in front, I'm just going to flip this inwards a little bit. I know it looks a bit complicated. It's just, it's not. It's okay. Good. Okay, then I'm taking the sari scarf. And of course you can use other color combinations, whatever you want. I'm just using this because I liked it. And I'm putting that with both ends hanging down equally there at the back of my head, like this. Okay. Now you grab everything together like that. Okay. And now it's a little bit it's a little bit difficult to show this on camera. I hope I can do this without confusing you. Okay, I am taking both of them, both of the ends in my hand, and I'm just flipping those sides here inwards so they don't bug me. Okay, so they don't stand out. And then I'm taking this part underneath this one. So far it is still like a classical turban, okay? So this part, I'm just pulling it down, 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 down. And this part I'm ignoring for now, okay? So I'm bringing this part along here. And this again is the part that had been hanging down longer. And I think this is how we should leave it because this is cool. I have to make something out of this one. Anyway, so this is the part that had been hanging down longer on this side. Okay, now let's find the sari scarf. 1 second. There it is. So I'm taking the sari scarf, pulling it over and tying it here. And now is the part that is a little bit unusual. Usually, of course, in a classical turban, you would wrap this like that. Okay, you would probably have included it with that sari scarf that came from this side. What I want to do is go against that and take it carefully so it doesn't unravel back to this side here. So now you pull up this one here behind all of these. Okay, and lay it down here. You can adjust the folds the way you want it and push it down here into the sari scarf, like that. So now you could of course leave it like this. And this is of course the feature definitely that I want right here. I'm not going to change that. But now what I want to do is I'm pulling that up a little bit so it is right behind this part. And now I'm fanning this out a little bit. So I flip it like that towards the back, fan it out a little bit, and then I just start to sort of slide it into the pashmina, the Lakeshore Bliss that we have just put down, this part here, okay? So now you can of course decide how much of this you want to see, and depending on that you push it in further or whatever you want to do, and there you go. There you have a very, very fancy tribal queen turban. And I'm just going to move this a little bit around so it's not so close to my face, because if it hangs like right here, it'll bother me throughout the day. But something like that, I think, is really pretty. And now, of course, you can play with the colors. You can use other scarves and whatever, but it should always be something like both of them should have fringes of some sort, because it just looks much, much nicer like that, much more interesting. So let's just show you how it looks all around. Like that. And like that. I haven't checked yet how it looks from behind, but I hope it's okay. It feels good. So what do you think? I think it turned out really, really well. And I love the color combination and the way it sits. So you just make sure that you have your Wendy shaper high up and not to the back. So whatever shaper you use, you should have it high up, because this turban needs to be up. It cannot be towards the back of your head. I think, well, you can try, but I think this one like calls for being a crown on your head. So this is it for today. I hope you liked the tutorial, and if you want to recreate that look, please feel free to do so. And if you post pictures, please make sure to tag me, because I want to see what you're doing and where you're taking the look and which color you're using and which scarves you're using. That is very interesting to me and very exciting. So please make sure to tag me, because otherwise I might miss it. So besides that, of course, I want to remind you that I have an affiliate link with Wrapunzel. My discount code is Queen Leorah. So if you want to get 5% off your order, you might want to use that. Just so you know, if you use that code, I will get a small commission of that. Besides that, I have a very, very exciting chore for you. It's not really a chore, it's more a pleasure. So if you want, go to the Wrapunzel website and look at the scarves that you see there and that are interesting to you, or even the ones that you have no idea what to do with them or how to combine them, or the colors you would like me to use, then please send me the link to those kind of scarves or items from the Wrapunzel website, and then I will let Wrapunzel know which ones you're interested in, and I will create looks with them. So let me know. You can send the links to me on my social media, on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, but please, please make sure to tag me so I don't miss them, okay? And you can, of course, also leave the links down below in the comment section. So that brings me, of course, to the part where you should subscribe, because if you're not subscribed yet, you're missing out. Anyway, let's all be tribal queens together and just sparkle today, okay? So this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I hope you come back next time for my next tutorial or for my other videos. You're always welcome to join me here. I'm always happy to have you. I'm always happy to see you. for the camera. And up until then, hugs and kisses. Bye.